Hi everyone, Lanell here with Expats Toolkit. It is countdown time. We are 2 months out from our departure date. So today I'm going to give you a checklist of things you need to do at least 2 months out from your departure date. I know, it's getting there, right? You're getting a little excited, nervous at the same time. But I'm here to make it go much easier for you and hopefully give you all the information that you need to make this transition go much smoother. Today's video is all about staying on task and being organized. Packing cubes. These guys are going to become your new best friend. I suggest you make a good investment into some packing cubes. Start packing those non-essential items right now. I put all my shirts and I rolled them. I can put 10, 12 shirts in one of these little packing cubes. Try not to fold everything. Rolling things works really well. Use the extra space to stuff socks, underwear, whatever you can. I'll leave a link here of ones I've bought on Amazon. Trust me, being well organized is going to make this transition go so much easier. For those techie folks, this is a good time to start downloading those apps that you're going to use on a regular basis in your host country. These are apps such as Google Translate or Google Maps. These are things that you're going to need all the time in communicating and figuring out where to go. You'll also want to download a currency converter. That way you can put in the amount and it will convert until you get yourself familiarized with the conversion rates of the currency. It just makes your life much easier. Don't forget to download the public transportation app if they have one. That way it will show you routes, schedules. You can upload tickets or passes, I guess you would say. Like here in Budapest, we buy a monthly pass, which gives us access to subways, metro, trains, buses, you name it. Another good one that I use often is called TripAdvisor. It is an app that kind of rates things to do, sightseeing, restaurants. Unless you're really big into Google, Google also does the same thing. But I like TripAdvisor because I find that people really do a good detail of writing about their experience. So this may be helpful as well. Of course, you'll want to download airline apps or other apps that will be necessary in your travel to and from your host country. You might want to start getting on social media and updating and letting your friends or others know that you're moving and where you're moving to. I know for me, communication was a key. In our host country, a most common way to communicate was with WhatsApp. It's an app, and I'll leave the link below. You can call back home, you can do FaceTime, texting, everything on WhatsApp. You can share documents, pictures, anything you want to. Now you'll have to find out from your country what is the most common app that they use, because it's operated off of Wi-Fi. It's a great way to stay connected. Everything at this point should have a label on it. What do you mean by that? Well, what I mean is all your boxes, all your bags, anything that you're taking that's coming through a shipment process needs to have a label. Needs to have your address of where you're going, your address from your home country, just in case it gets sent back. But it also needs to have some kind of coding system that identifies what is in those items, because as you're passing through the airport or any shipping company, they're going to want to know what is in that package. If they are suspicious and there's no labeling, no nothing, then obviously you're going to have to open all that up and they're going to go through those things. Have things clearly marked is the key. Make sure that you have your phone numbers, your addresses available on all your packaging. This will not only save you so much time in the process, but if something does get lost or shipped to the wrong place, you can see, oh, okay, here's where it needs to go. Double check, triple check, check. Confirm your travel documents, confirm your accommodations, all of the things that you need to confirm, get it confirmed right now. Make sure you have someone there to pick you up at the airport. All the things that you're logistically going to have to do, just recheck all those things right now. Make sure you have plenty of copies of all your documents and that you don't have them all together, that you have one in your suitcase and one in your bag and one on you, because if something gets stolen or lost, you can get to it. This is a good time to start saying your farewells to everyone. Schedule some dinners or meet up for cocktails or coffee and just sit down and say how you've cherished the moments with them and cherishing those treasured memories with those people. Give them all your contact information. Let them know how to reach you on WhatsApp. If they don't have the app, show them how to download it. Make them feel like they're a part of this process too. So once you move abroad, you can still reach out and communicate. This will probably be the hardest part for you because they're sad to see you go, obviously. And so gonna be a tough time. I'm not gonna lie. If you're receiving pensions or some sort of monthly payment, you need to make sure that all of that is set up to go directly into your bank account. You also need to make sure that your bank is aware of your moving, and therefore, when you need to do transfers, those are going to be able to be done into your host country bank. You want to streamline as much as you can all your financials as much as possible. That's direct deposits, automatic bill pay. All of those things should already be set up and ready to go with your bank. You're going to feel like a cash cow when you first get there because everything is going to be cash this, cash that. Find out from your host country what are the restrictions in the amount of money that you can bring in. Some countries have very strict limits and therefore you can't bring any more than that into cash. Once you arrive into your country, you're going to have to pay rent. You're going to have to pay for transportation, accommodations, food. There's just so many things that are going to be paid out right at the beginning. You're going to feel like all this cash is coming out and you want to make sure that your country is okay with the amount that you're bringing in. What I suggest you do is set up a cloud-based bank, which I will leave the link below, called Wise, and it will allow you to transfer money into Wise account, which then will let you pull money, cash out of cash machines in the currency of that country. It's a very easy process. We've used it to travel with around the world. And plus it helps you reduce the transfer fees and obviously the ATM fees that they tried to charge you. Make sure to notify all your credit cards that you're going to be in a host country for a while, and that way there won't be a block put onto your credit card. Double check all outstanding bills and make sure everything is paid off. Close out accounts, look through your bank account and credit cards to find out what was regularly drafted from your account. And if those items are some things that you're not going to use anymore, you need to take care of that. Is a good time to do right now. Remember to cancel your home insurance, your car insurance, anything that you've sold or you're planning to sell because you don't want to continue to pay on something that you don't have. Share your new contact information with those that need it, your bank, your insurance agent. I would highly suggest that you have a second signer on your checking account or your banking, just because if for something needs to be signed, that person can go to the bank and take care of it for you. If you're planning to ship all your items, then you need to confirm with your shipping company the scheduled date, the time they arrive. All of those things need to be reconfirmed again. Double check. So we're only 2 months out. You haven't decluttered enough yet. You need to go back through it again. Those items that you're saving, really take a hard look at and say, are these items that I have to have? Or can I sell them, give them away, whatever? You're wanting to make sure that your items you're taking with you are something that you really have to have. Declutter, declutter, declutter. You have an inventory list. You know what's in each box. Do they have a value? Make sure that they're color coded to what box they go in. Make sure that you have labels. You want all the wrapping materials for your final packing push. Update your will and a power of attorney if needed. If you have something that you previously set up in a will or has changed, you need to make sure all those documents are updated and taken care of before you depart your country. I know everything sounds like, oh, this is it, this is it, this is the final thing, but this is just 2 months out. You still have a little bit of time, but you want to make sure that all of these things logistically are taken care of. So don't put it off till the 2 weeks before, because you've got a list coming for 2 weeks as well. So take care of it now. That's a lot to tackle. You have a long to-do list, which I've made for you. It's a downloadable document. You're in the description below. Expats Toolkit is here to help you through this process. Don't get overwhelmed. Don't let people get you all worked up about it. Just walk through these steps and you will do just fine. I've listed many resources for you in the description below, so click on those links. They will help you in getting your Fire Stick, your V-Pen. I'll list all the different apps you can download. This will get you going in the right direction. If you have any questions or you need help with understanding something that I've maybe talked about, or you want some more clarity, send me a message and I'll be happy to answer you. I'm going to do another video here pretty soon, about 2 weeks from departure date, and this will help you really get down to the final things that you need to do before you move abroad. I've listed a whole bunch of other videos that I've talked about how to deal with cell phone, mail, accommodations, lots of different things. You can go watch those. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you do, please give me a thumbs up. Until next time, happy adventure. Thank you for watching.